Alrighty. We are good to go, guys. Welcome, everyone. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing today, guys? Hands up in the chat if you have already logged in and played today. There is a new update for those of you who aren't aware. It's update 1.2.3. So this is going to be the last update of Season 2 here. I've set up a couple of preliminary things, because as usual, when I do one of these sort of first impression stream, there are certain things that I want to go over here. So obviously there's a new Operation Augur. There is a battle pass, although, spoiler alert, there's really nothing in it. There's the defib changes. I want to check those out as well. There's supposed to be some improvements to hit reg and audio, although I've not really heard anything drastic from anybody yet. There's the helicopter nerfs, and if you guys watched my video on the patch notes, which came out a few days ago, I think it was last Friday, DICE have actually updated them, and let me find, I tweeted this earlier this morning, but they've updated them with some nerfs to the RPGs on the tow missiles. So, let me go see this here. Let me just go to this scene, that's better. So yeah, they've reduced the initial speed, acceleration, and maximum speed of the RPG. They've reduced the turning response of the AT-4, that's the straw, that's the guided infantry-fired missile, and the tow missiles. And then they've reworked the main battle tank's guided shell to make it faster, but much less maneuverable. So apparently, it's going to be a lot quicker, going to be a lot harder probably to hit targets though, but that also sounds like to me it could be like potentially a buff, right? I mean, if it flies quicker and you're already on target, isn't that going to be just like better than it was before? I'm still on this wagon that we should just remove the guided shell from the game. I think it's too overpowered. And then they've updated vehicle hit scoring, so RPG, critical hits, and regular hits no longer award the same score. So yeah, RPG now slower, a little bit harder to use, as are the tow missiles. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, it makes a lot more sense now, right? Because they actually nerfed the helicopters, and I was like, well, you can't really nerf the helicopters, not nerf the RPGs. But apparently they've done that now, so that's kind of cool. What else is there here? Progression. Progression is supposed to be better as well. And then, I put this on the DRS for now. But, just to inform you guys that synthetic tip ammunition and also hollow point are significantly cheaper than they were before. I never really used them because I always thought they were just too expensive. But, I'm not sure. Were they like 20 and 25? Or was it 25 and 50? I think it was 20 and 25. So, they basically reduced the cost of them each by 5 points. And I've actually managed to get synthetic tip here. You need 15 points now from the standard. And it was quite easy for me to get on this build. So I just shaved 5 points off here. I went down from the 36 round magazine to the 30 round mag. I went down from light and suppressor to long suppressor. That's another 5 points. And then I went down from the extended magazine, the extended barrel to the basic barrel, which gives you 180 less bullet velocity meters per second, which is not the biggest deal in the world. So I'd say, like, those losses I've taken are definitely going to be worth it to get, you know, a 1.75 times headshot multiplier. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump in game here. Hunter Prey, that's what we want to play. I've not played anything yet, so this is going to be totally new for me as well. But how are you guys doing? Played 2 games and got 200 plus kill games. This game mode is a kill farm, dude. Yeah, I've seen like a rough overview of what it looks like. And it looks really, really claustrophobic. It looks like smaller than Breakthrough. Alright, so we're playing on Contaminated first here. Oh shit, I gotta change that. Don't ignore Nightbot, by the way, guys. There are no exclusive drops on Twitch at the moment. I just forgot to take that timer off. I'll have to do that in a second. That's an old one. Dice will do anything but to rebalance the hitbox multiplayers and shaving off the increased hitboxes. You know, I mean, they've already said they are looking into limb multiplayers, though, so I don't know. You know, maybe they're going to do something at some point, but this is, I guess, like the next... The easiest thing at the moment. Can you check the adrenaline injector? It's supposed to have a buff. See, I thought originally in the patch notes that's what it was, that thing you're talking about there, Dargan. But I actually think it's just the stim pen that revives you, like not the defibs, but the regular pen.
All call signs. We need to secure all hostile territory. The first sector is clear for attack. Let's go.
Whoa, okay. Right, first of all, how many players are we going to hear? 48? The map is like... Okay, we just got the one area here. I guess I moved up a bit too quick there for my team. I'm getting nailed by so many nades right now. Oh no, my cover's gone. Oh, I got frog grenades. We need to change that. We need smokes. Oh, synthetic tip, baby. Oh, how'd that guy get me? Oh, is that guy up there? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Again, though, this is a limited time mode, so that's kind of weird to have, like, you know, the main meat of the update being, like, a limited time thing. This is essentially, if you really look at it, it's the only update for the game. Or the only piece of content in the update, so to have that, like, be limited time is, questionable. Yeah, I honestly don't know why I did the USA Specialist. I'm honestly a very bad streamer because I'm just not good at like doing two things at once. Which is kind of what streaming's all about. So I either gotta like play the game and shut the hell up, or I can blabber on, you know, and then I'm just sort of not really playing the game. Like I can look at the enemies and I can shoot them and like try not to get shot. But when it comes to actually thinking tactically and like, okay, yes, I need to be moving up here and doing this and doing that. My brain is just kind of going on autopilot at that point. I'm going to try and take notice of what the netcode and the hit reg is like. Oh, that's friendly. And the audio and stuff, but so far it seems just kind of... It seems kind of samey. Let me know if you guys have played. Like, what do you think about the hit reg? Ghost, what do you think about the NATO new vehicle model? I mean, I did look into it a little bit. I just had a quick look at it on the menu before I started stream. It looks okay. Like, I didn't really give it much thought, to be honest with you, man, because it's the exact same I just went over, like, the loadout options for it, and it's the exact same vehicle as the other one that's already available for packs. So it just, I don't know, it's just kind of a big, chunky Jeep-like thing. Oh, the CZ3. By the way, CZ3, I think it's still not available. Like, for anyone else like me who just missed it, I didn't get the last... There was like one tier that I needed in the bonus battle pass in order to unlock the CZ3. And I was busy over Easter with family over and stuff like that. So I just couldn't get on that last week to do the missions. So I missed unlocking it. And now I'm just like locked out of the weapon. And even this week, there is still no... there's no like assignment or something to allow you to unlock it, which I think is is kind of shitty. Wait, is there Jays? Okay, I must have missed them then, because I looked through all my assignments, and normally, like, under seasonal assignments, they put them there. I think it's, like, at the very bottom on the left side. Okay, I'll have to check it out again then, because I didn't see it. Alright, we've got guided shell here. Oh, wow, it does fly a lot faster. I've also heard that the AP shell is very, very good. So we've actually got an IFV here as well. That's normal, because on break... not normal, I should say, because on breakthrough you just get the one tank. Did he get it? I don't know. There was no explosion there. Okay, so we've got the VL gas going off in here as well. That's kind of new. Oh, damn. 500 damage? Get repaired up a bit here. Oh my god, this thing does insane damage now. What? Okay, so it seems those reports are correct. That the AP rounds are now doing crazy, crazy damage. Oh, look at that. Nice to have them kind of highlighted with this thingy. I wonder if the guided rounds are any better against Impy. Let's see. Guided munitions. Stick those back on again. Oh. These actually may be better now than they were before, because the slow travel speed of them, whilst they were great for taking out aircraft, that's kind of all they were really great for. Gonna take some getting used to, though. Oh, that's friendly. Thank you. It's going good, Chip and Joy. You're going good, man. Oh. Let's try and get this guy. No, he's bailed out of there already, I think. Oh, no! We gotta retreat, man. Okay. Switch back to the AP rounds. Let's see how quickly we can dispatch this IFV here. Can't see anything for the smoke now. Do not want to push into this. Is he gonna push us? Repair me, somebody. I need to angle him, just in case he pushes back. Okay, nobody's repairing. I don't think my gun actually has repairs. Oh, wait, somebody's repairing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, finally we've got some infantry on the B flank, so we're good here. There's like too many dead tanks in the center.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Toes on tanks are super fast again. Yeah. So what they've done is they've changed them to... There's a guy out there hiding. They've changed them to be much quicker. In fact, I'll try and... Let me switch back to them. But they're supposed to be less responsive, right? So I think the idea is that, you know, if a helicopter is moving quickly, you're going to have to pull your aim across the screen, kind of much like you would with an RPG, right? And pre-fire where they're going to be because you can't adjust your aim. But they're going to be a little bit quicker. Now, I think the problem with toes and aimed weapons like this is if you slow it down too much, it almost becomes easier to use them, which is ironically what they did with the toe missiles, though, right? They slowed them down in the last patch, so it's kind of weird to see them, you know, speeding these ones up. Let's just like... That's kind of what you're working with now. Much, much slower. So, I don't know. It depends what the enemy helicopter is doing. If he's sitting there just kind of doing nothing in the sky, it's honestly probably going to be a buff to them and a lot easier to snipe them. But if they're actually doing evasive maneuvers and whatnot, then... maybe not. Okay, let's move on up. Oh, nice. Level up. Oh, is that dude? All right. We got the LAV coming here. Look at the damage. Look at the damage to the AFV, dude. Oh, he's getting so many repairs. Oh, we're getting 0 repairs, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it seems he could still out-tank that, even so. He must have had like 3 repair guys there behind him, for sure. Good morning, Jim. Good morning. Hey, Goose, what do you like to see in the future update for Battlefield 6? What would I like to see? I mean, mainly, I would like to see bigger vehicle changes, honestly. I think the jets are one of the major points for me. Like, they need to have loadouts. The air radar needs to come in the game. Hit reg needs to be improved. Audio needs to be improved. Every time they say it's being improved, it's just... It doesn't... I can never really feel much of a difference. Like, there was some good changes in the last patch, I thought, but this time around, I don't know. It seems just kind of... It's kind of the same. I'd like to see more skill depth. You know, I think they are doing some things to try and encourage that. So, they've nerfed helicopters, but they've also reduced the speed and the velocity of the RPGs now, so, you know, it's going to take a bit more skill to actually take out infantry with a helicopter, but on the other hand, it's also going to take a bit more skill to take out, you know, helicopters with an RPG, right? So it's a trade-off there, but I don't know. I'll have to try the helicopters out first. So yeah, you can see there's a new charge-up thing there for the defibs. So the defibs have been changed. I wouldn't necessarily call it a nerf, but they now only have 3... Well, I guess it is a nerf, to be honest. They've now got 3 charges. They take a bit longer, you'll notice, like, to charge up. And I think each charge takes 3 seconds to come back again. But, I mean, I tried... Like, full disclosure, I have tried this change before in Battlefield Labs. And I didn't really feel like it affected me. Like, I never felt like I was out of charges or something. I don't think you usually have to revive more than, like, 3... Oh, I'm getting hallucinations. More than 3 people at a time. So, you know, you run in there, you revive them, and, like, 12 seconds later, you've already got them back again. But I think the idea is to encourage you to think a little bit more about your revives. And using, like, charging the paddles fully, like, making that revive count. Instead of just sort of running blindly in. And, getting the 50 points or whatever. Ghost, apparently David said air radar was in the Battlefield Labs build with Golmud. Ah, really? Well, I actually didn't have time to play in that test, so I can neither confirm nor deny. But if it was, I'm kind of gutted now because if I missed that. I mean, they've got... I will say this, right? We all know... Well, we don't really know, but, like, it's pretty likely, I think, at this point. Like, I'm not sure if DICE have said this, but Golmud it's got to be coming in Season 3, right? It's going to be the big map that everybody's been waiting for. It's going to have all the vehicles in there. If they bring out that season and that map without these vehicle changes that I've just talked about, specifically to the jets... The air raider has to be top of the pile there. It's just going to be the biggest letdown, I think. You know, we've waited so long. It has to be there with Season 3. And it has to be there, like, you know, on release day, not the patch way, way later. Oh, see, those kind of revives kind of annoy me a lot of the time because somebody's like prone. You think they're sort of dead on the floor. I think part of the issue with it in the game is that for me, like a lot of people who are prone, they basically look dead. And like when you get revived, there's not much of an animation to sort of show the attacking player. Like this person who's on the floor here, he's alive, you know. But you can kind of get that instant revive off a lot. To be fair, in that situation, though, it looked like the guy had already charged the paddles. I just came around the corner, and he was just been revived. But I think that's the sort of stuff like they're trying to curb is, you know, somebody will just go like, boom, 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 zap 3 people, and all of a sudden you go back around the corner, and all the 3 guys that you just shot, they're all just prone on the ground, and you think that they're dead, but they're not actually dead. Like, they're back again. So, guys, riddle me this. Why can I see every single map on the minimap? Sorry, every single mine on the minimap. What is going on there? I don't think it's a coincidence. Oh, I keep forgetting. Let me go right now and put my smoke grenades on because I'm constantly throwing frag grenades when I think I've got smokes here. I think I just put them on because there was a mission last week for get frag grenade kills. Okay, let's actually take the tank again if we can. Probably recon with the gadget detection thing. Maybe it is, yeah. I just noticed it when I was in the tunnel as well. Like, I've noticed it everywhere. And I know when Battlefield 6 released, there was this bug where... I don't know how many remember this, but there was a bug where you could see every single mine in the game. So I was like, wait a minute. Is it back? Hopefully not, though. Look, they're also here. Like, where can this guy be with his recon drone everywhere? Like, how many people are using recon drones? Oh, well. We lost our battalion. Okay, so I believe the way this works, yeah, is you lose your 200 reinforcements, but then it's not over. Then you go to your next battalion of reinforcements, and this time you get, like, more vehicles. So what I'm very curious to see is, like, when we get to the last one, do we get, like, a scout helicopter or something? Because I think it would be really nice to get some air vehicles back in, you know, Breakthrough again. And this time, I'm going to stay, like, completely off the guided shell because the AP shell is so powerful now. And if you don't have it already equipped when some armor comes around the corner, you're kind of screwed. Like, it takes a long time to change rounds. Oh, no. Somebody get up on the... I foolishly went support, so... I can't even repair myself here. Oh, the tank, the LAV's up there on the back, okay. Thank you. Can't see anything. $508. Oh, Jesus Christ. The power in these things now. That is just bananas. You can just two-shot. It's like the RPG from behind, dude. I mean, I hit him in the roof, though, because he was angled kind of weirdly. Oh, they got so many RPGs. I think we're going to go... Oh, the tank's dead. We're going to go around this side. Thank you, Twixie. Oh, the repairs... Oh, no, the repair bug's not gone. Or maybe it has gone. There's a weird bug we're repairing that's been in since release as well, where it will leave, like, 1.5 bars of your vehicle unrepaired. Like, either it's unrepaired, or the UI makes you think that it's unrepaired. This is kind of a bad position to be pushing from. I don't know. I'm maybe just going to take the road instead. Yep, the engineers, they're out in force today. Oh. You can tell, though, the RPG speed is significantly slower. I think that guy's gone down there. Nice. Oh. We're going to risk going in here. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was a bad idea. We just can't seem to get the A flag there. Did they change the RPG speed? Yes. So they've nerfed the velocity. Yeah, I think that's sort of the main crux of it. There's something else as well. So that's the new model of the vehicle, the LTV. Oh, cheers, Brandon. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, you're right, Torbis. It is JLTV. I think it's even JLTV in the game though, isn't it? But they just like said LTV in the patch notes. I don't know. So we've got 2 tanks now. It's going to be kind of interesting to see if we get to the third a lot of reinforcements. Or are we going to get a helicopter? I would really like a helicopter. It's been so... I can't remember the last time we had a helicopter in like a breakthrough type mode. Or like a jet or something. There were attack jets in Battlefield 3's rush mode. And that was like a ton of fun. Come on, Twixie boy. Hi. Oh. Down we go again. Yeah, I don't know, Torbis. Maybe, I'll have to check it in game after a sec. Or in menus. Anyway, needless to say, guys, in this first round here of operations, we are absolutely getting hammered. You know, I feel like the hit indicator numbers are bigger now. Like, I know there's a setting for that, but I haven't touched it, so I think it's touched itself. Or am I crazy, guys? Yeah, I've never really been much of a fan of attacking on this map. But it just kind of seems pretty much like breakthrough at the moment. We got to get it past this bunker. I think we're gonna lose this game either way, but I just do want to see what the third round of reinforcements are gonna look like. This is why I play Conquest, guys, because I have like options. I'm like, oh, I can't push this flag. There's too many people here. Let me go to this other flag. Hey. Didn't I just fire through my teammate there? And not get less damage? Maybe I did get less damage? I don't know. Because teammates actually block damage. Oh, right. Is it... I have synthetic tip. I don't know if that's... like, gonna make a difference for... Does it include the penetration, maybe? Oh my god, dude. Absolutely. So many grenades. Pretty sure it's for the NATO faction only. The new vehicle, you mean, Great Gambino? Yeah, it's the NATO one, if you're referring to that. It's... I forget what the other one's called, but it's... I always call it the MRAP because I'm a... You know, I'm an old Battlefield 4 boy, but... Yeah. Whatever the PAX one is called that's been out since Season 1. Let me in! Wow, that was a bad time to throw it on a medikit. Actually get out that? No. The mortars are coming in. Can I just have one of the fucking heals, please? Instead of throwing them into Africa, could you just use one on yourself, please? Not every day you see one of those in a trench. I was like, what is this thing? tuning in for the monthly stream. That's kind of what it's come down to now, winter. It's like, oh, there's new content. Okay, time to stream this game. And then I'll like stream it once. And then be like, okay, we're done here. Isn't that kind of what most people feel about the content in this game, though? It just kind of comes out and you play it a week. And then, I don't know. No staying power. How long is left in this season? 4 weeks, man. 4 weeks, I think it's going to be. Okay, we're on to the last set of reinforcements. So what have we got? We've got 2 tanks. We've got 2 of the new JLTVs. Is that it? Wait, is there something more? Yeah, I was wondering if a heli's coming over the distance. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I missed him, boys.
Mr. Drew 20 just subscribed at tier 1.
No. Don't push me! I'm aiming, dude! Mr. Drew, thanks so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Okay, we got him. We got him. Oh, okay. There's a tank right behind me. Does he not understand tank etiquette? Wow, dude, that's unnecessary. He doesn't understand tank etiquette. Yeah, the defending team know exactly what they're doing, though. They've just got like, so many RPGs. I do need... No, we need repairs here. One thing I'd really, really like to see added to the Battlefield franchise in general is, you know, when you spawn in a vehicle, a lot of the time you click on it because you're like, okay, I want to get the vehicle before, like, someone else clicks it, right? But you're the wrong class. So now I'm playing support. I would have loved to have the time to switch to engineer and then go in the vehicle, but I knew if I did that, I wouldn't have got the vehicle, right? So I'd love to be able to lock in a vehicle and then it sort of say, okay, like, is this the class you want to play in the vehicle, or do you want to change the class sort of after you selected it? I think that would be cool. Because, you know, spawning in a vehicle is kind of like this opportunistic thing. You're on the spawn screen and, oh, vehicle pops up, but then by the time you switch, it's already gone. Oh, I botched that so badly. I'm sorry, guys. And again. Okay, got that one. It's this, there's these little rocks under me. It's making me bow up and down. Okay, this guy has some insane repairs going on. That's 2,000 damage. 1,500, maybe? There we go. We got him, boys. Yeah, these AP rounds need to be looked into. I don't know if this was intended from DICE, because they have messed around with a lot of vehicle things. RPGs, tow missiles, and whatnot. But, maybe it's just a bug. Oh, no. Oh, no. Retreat. Yeah, it's a bug that with the disabling mines thing. It's been bamboozling me, dude, because I've been hitting key 4 and nothing happens. I'm like, wait, what's happening here? But, I swear, guys, there's something weird with, the mines. Like, we can see all the mines all the time. At least Solar Red Sec is coming. Indeed. We can all cross that one off our Battlefield wish lists. I mean, honestly, though, it's not the worst thing to, you know, be adding. Is that a tank up again, or is that another RPG there? Need repairs. We're doing it, guys. We got the A flag. And now we're going for the B flag.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
I wish you could shoot those out the sky. Okay, we're not getting repairs. I'm gonna have to go fall back here and get the last repair. Don't do it, man! Let me pass, please. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Is it just extending breakthrough? Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way. Right now, I just feel like I'm, you know, playing breakthrough on Contaminated, but we've not got on to the second map yet because our team kind of sucks too badly to do that. But we're trying our darndest. Okay, there's a lot more RPGs in there than I thought. I don't really know what game DICE are playing with the limited time modes. It seems like they don't want to just devote a mode to the game if it's not going to do well. Like, they want to test the waters with every season with multiple modes, and then if people like a mode, they'll be like, oh, okay, we can make this like a permanent thing. But I think the more likely explanation is just that, like, they want to, you know, have future content available, right? They can, if it's a mode they make permanent, then they can't add it later on and be like, oh, this is content. Whereas if they keep it limited time, then, you know, maybe Season 5 comes along, Operations comes back again, and they're like, oh, look at this, guys, new content. Oof. Okay, those guys have all gone down. Jesus. Oh no. Damn, dude. I just wanted one squaddy to spawn on me. That's all I wanted. I wanted one friend. One friend in my little solo man escapade. Oh, sorry, Commander Shepard. No, that's an old message. As soon as I get out of this game and I get an opportunity to do so, I'll go and remove that message from Nightbot. Yeah, it was just an old message, that one. Although, you know, new season, or not new season, but new content, it would have been a good idea for DICE to maybe put something like that in there. Okay. Oh, he's got the grenade launcher, guys. I was about to say, let me just go tank an engineer with this guy here. I'll be the gunner this time, but he's got the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher's not, like, that bad in the right situation, but it's just very... Yeah, okay, well, GG's. It's not a very diverse weapon, is it? It's like, you can do insane damage if you get people at close range, but if they're at medium or long range, then it's pretty much useless. Oh, well, GG's, guys. We didn't get to the second map, but hopefully next time. Hopefully next round. You really need engineers for the push. Yeah, exactly. Alright, before I forget it, guys, let me just go and sort this in Nightbot. Where is it spamming this message? Is it on the YouTube side? I think it is. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, gotta do it with Twitch as well, I think. Alright, timers are off. Apologies for that, guys. Is the new vehicle any good, Slade? It's the same vehicle, mate. It's the same one as we've already got for packs. It's just another skin for it. Damn, holy challenges. Holy moly. So yeah, there are some new challenges for the weekly battle pass. In fact, I'll go show you guys this. How do we actually do on progression there? I missed it. Battle pass? We got like 2. Alright, nice. You've been playing 2042 gear. It's that bad, is it? It's that bad. Let's see. Vehicles, ATP. Oh, we can also see... Yeah, okay, it is called the JLTV. See, Torbis? I don't know if Torbis is still here. But they call it the LTV in the patch notes. Anyway, this is the NATO one. And this is the PAX one that we already had. So it's exactly... At least I think so. I mean... Yeah, it's exactly the same vehicle. Except for, obviously, the way it looks. So, it's not really impressive, right? Battle Pass, we do have this new one. And it's another... How many? 10 tier Battle Pass? 11 tier, sorry. There's not really anything that cool in here, in my opinion. There's this new knife. I have seen a leaked video of this, I think, from Labs. And it's kind of cool because it has new animation. So you kind of hook the guy in the neck and, like, yank him down to the ground. So that's pretty badass. And, yeah, I don't know. Apart from that, though, it's just a knife, right? It's just a cosmetic item. Along with that, you've got these new challenges. 9 of them, all in all. Just like we had last update. And they're all really easy to complete, though. It's just like, win a match in operations, which we've been failing miserably at so far. You know, capture and utilize objectives. They're all just like, play the game, which I really like. And there are... Sorry, that's the wrong tab. Weekly. There are also some tokens you can get towards this in the weekly missions. But again, you probably don't care because there's, like, nothing to be gained from there except for a knife. So, there's not really a whole lot of content in this update. There's just operations, which is breakthrough. And that's just kind of it. Anyway, we'll go for another round here. After this one, because obviously there are no helicopters in operations, I'm going to jump into Conquest, and I want to try out the helicopters and see how they're performing now. Have I closed my little notepad? No, I've not. Where are you, notepad? There you are. Yeah, I do have to say so far, guys, you know, commenting a bit on the hit reg netcode audio improvements, I don't really feel anything. It is one of those things, I think, where you can't objectively look at some text on a screen and say, oh, they've done this to the audio, or oh, okay, they've done this to the netcode. Those are things you have to feel for yourself in the game. And of course, we all have subjective input on that because we're all in different parts of the world. We've got different pings, different, you know, setups, headphones, all the rest of it. So I don't want to speak for like, or sound like I'm speaking for everyone, but all I can say is that for me, it's just kind of the same. It doesn't really feel any improved. All right, so we're attacking again. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do need to keep an eye on the progression because apparently progression's been pretty significantly improved as well. So the way progression works now, specifically weapon progression, and I think vehicle progression as well, is instead of only getting progression for kills and assists, so actually getting experience like by using the gun, you now get experience basically just for being in the round, I think, but also for like repairing, you know, repairing tanks, healing your allies, reviving them, all that sort of stuff. You get weapon progression for all of it. So the result of that should be that you level up your guns much quicker now. Bloodkiller, Zanny Rose, and SOS. Thank you guys for the follows. So his operations is a TV version of the operations. See, now I'd like you guys to inform me a bit on this because this is where my Battlefield knowledge kind of falls short. I didn't really play Battlefield 1 that much. Like, I just kind of fell out of Battlefield when Battlefield 1 came out, which I know you probably think is a weird time for that to happen. But it did happen. So I don't really know what Operations was like. Like, I've bought the game since then. I've gone back and I've played it, but you know, not much. Oh no, he got me. But the way I understand it is that Battlefield 1's operations had much more of a sort of storyline behind them. You know, they were different. I don't know, did you even have Breakthrough in Battlefield 1? So maybe this was kind of like Battlefield 1's Breakthrough, whereas now we've already got Breakthrough in this game, and so it kind of feels a bit like the same thing. Ah, I should have gone for that guy. Should have gone for the other guy. You're extremely excited for War Dogs. Yeah, I'm excited as well, Felbies. You know, I always try and temper my expectations a bit. I don't want to say I'm like, you know, peeing myself. But, because I don't want to get let down. But I am hopeful. Hello. I'll try and get you, dude. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Well. See, there's another mine there, guys. I'm sorry, but I can't be wrong about this. Like, okay, I take it back. I could be wrong about it. However, I can see mines literally everywhere, dude. I don't think there's a single area I've not seen a mine yet. So it just seems like a strange coincidence. I feel like they're bugged. Mate, is anyone else with me on that? Oh, dodge. So yeah, War Dogs, as I was saying, I am excited about it. I think the vehicle stuff looks good. You know, apparently they've worked with some, like, I don't know, professional, like, helicopter pilot or something to get the flight physics actually accurate, which would make a nice change. And the game is supposed to be somewhat more arcadey, more hardcore than Battlefield is. Not quite so much as Armor or Tarkov, but like more leaning in that direction. So, you know, obviously that makes me excited about the vehicle play, because in Battlefield 6, it's gotten more arcadey, let's say, than I would like it to be. But whilst they're saying all the right things and doing all the right things and it looks good, I've not played it. I've not even really seen proper gameplay, so I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm just kind of chilling, and I'm like, hey, if it's great, awesome. I might even start covering that game, but I'm just sort of not expecting it to be amazing, because I've just been burnt too many times, you know. Trying to keep it real. Oh, we're getting RPG'd up to Jaxie. I can't reverse. There we go. Did somebody get him? Okay, he's down. He's down. Nice. Well, we got the beef like much quicker this time, I think, than we did last time. So that's a bonus right there. Bonus points. One really, really good change, and I would recommend you all to try this out when you install the game, and you set up your builds and stuff. Oh boy, are we toast? And that is trying out the synthetic tip ammo and trying out hollow point, because I've got it on the DRS at the moment, and I can feel the difference, man. Like when you score a headshot, like you're just, that person is going down. Kind of looks like 2042 with a new cone of paint, to be honest. Are you referring to War Dogs there, Winter? Or are you talking about Battlefield 6 here? You know, it's a good point you make there about the mines despawning. Maybe this, it could be tied into that. Oh, tanks there. Oh my god, there's so many mines and stuff. Alright, we've got Jason Statham in here. Or Statham, whatever floats your boat. Okay, there's somebody who's very unhappy with us. I'm thinking we go through the tunnel. Where am I getting locked from? Who's got an angle on me there still? I think we go through the tunnel and we try and come up behind them. No, I think the M16 is coming in Season 3, mate. That's not slated for this update. If you're talking about, like, some of those leaks and stuff that came out. Okay, I came around the corner. Oh, never mind me, sir. I'll be going back here. Oh, well, the audio bug's still here. Yes. Oh my god, dude. So much damage on this thing. It feels wrong, though. It feels wrong. It's kind of refreshing not having any sound on the tank, isn't it? It's like, ah. It's like when you get home from work and you're free of sounds and you just relax a little bit. That was just a mine. That's fine. Okay, there must be an enemy piece of armor spawning soon, like an IFV or a tank. So I do want to keep that in the back of my mind. And we're taking out the tow launcher. Let's get down here so we can't get RPG'd. Thank you, Salt and Shake. I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you to say. I still don't know why they brought the sweet spot mechanic back. I do, just to make the game easier. To casualize the game more, because that was obviously their goal with this game. And that's been their goal for a while, man. It's been their goal for a while. I don't know when they're going to need to... Like, what they need to sort of see the light. That they need to go back the other direction. Okay, please let there be an engineer here. That's why I'd really like a Battlefield competitor, and I really hope War Dogs can pull it off and show that, you know, a game that's a little bit more hardcore, like, is something that people want to play. And then maybe that'll only be enough for DICE to go, oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. I think the sad truth, though, is that they're probably just right. Like, the more arcadey experience is probably what appeals more to the masses, right? That's why Call of Duty does well, and they're sort of going for the same thing. Or, you know, not the same thing, but a similar thing. Okay, I hear a drone above. Oh, the LAV's just around the corner. He's right around the corner, dude. Get him! No! I'm stuck, I can't move. APS! Oh, there's the LAV. He actually bamboozled me. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, these engineers are absolute legends. Look at them. Okay, I think we've bitten off a bit more than we can chew in that direction, so let's kind of swing around here. This particular point seems very hard to cap. This is where we got stuck in the last game. We just couldn't break through this one. And you can't really do much in a tank, that's the problem. You kind of got to rely on the infantry to get into those trenches. Like, if you go out there in a tank, you're just gonna die. Let's go all the way on this this left lane. I don't think I've ever gone there. Are you coming in? Yeah, that's a really good point as well. War Dogs, of course, is not going to be on console. Like, I understand why it's not going to be on console. They're not like a massive studio with all this, you know, publisher power behind them. Okay, there's another guy on there on the right. Get him. We need to clear them out. That guy's down. Okay, tank's down. We are getting mortared like crazy, I think. Oh, we don't have an APS. Oh boy, I might have screwed us here. We're probably dead. Yep. Yeah, they got a lot of NGs on the enemy team right now. Yeah, like Swaggly's saying there, they are looking into a console release, but it's... I don't think they're really promising anything right now, from what they're saying, they would be quite happy with the player size on Steam of like, I think they said like 3,000 to 5,000 players, upwards of like, if they get like 10,000 players, it sounds like they're going to be over the moon with that amount of players, you know. So, I don't know, is that many players on Steam enough to warrant a console release? I don't really want to take a guess at that because I just don't know the numbers and what's worth it and what isn't, but... You know, I see your guys' comments whenever I do a video on War Dogs, and then people are just like, well, it's not on console, so why should I care? And, you know, that's a totally valid take. Okay. That was a weird death. I mean, I know I was doing some dodgy sliding shenanigans there, but yeah. Netcode improved? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that one, Dice. Oh! I thought that was my friendly buddy there. I just wanted to get in the trenches. How does it feel compared to Battlefield 1 operations? I couldn't really tell you, man, because I didn't really play Battlefield 1. So, I don't know. How is it supposed to feel? War Dog's going to be campy. It's definitely going to be, I think, a slower game. Like, you're not going to be just sprinting into action and then, you know, like I did just before, and then, it's fine, I'm going to respawn anyway. No, you're gonna have to take in your gear, and it's you know, your gear. You're going to lose it if you die, and all that sort of thing. So you are going to be playing much more slower and methodically. Well, we did it, boys. We finally got this sector. And now I guess it's on to the final one. Of this map, that is. Hey, Tally. How's it feeling? Yeah, you know, it's... I mean... It's sort of feeling about what I expected it to feel. I don't really know where this VL7 gas is coming from. I think it just randomly comes in, like, when we take a sector... It just drops, and I think it's to sort of cover our move to the next sector. Like, I don't think there's any player actually calling it in or anything like that. So, I guess that's kind of a different nice touch that Breakthrough doesn't have, you know, the gas there. The new revive system on the defibs, I think is fine. It doesn't really feel like a nerf to me. And I also really like the fact you can now see, you know, perfectly when they're charged. Loving the new nerf to the point reduction for synthetic tip and also hollow point. So you'll notice whenever I get a headshot, people just die. They just die instantly. That's because I've got synthetic tip on here now. For the first time. Although I do think that's going to bring other problems to the surface. Like, we already know that a TTK in Battlefield 6 is really, really high. So isn't everybody running synthetic tip and hollow point just going to, you know, sorry, it's very low. However you want to look at it. It's quick, it's fast, right? So it's going to make it quicker, right? If people are getting headshots and stuff. See what I mean? A good example of that. Oh, who's up there? Yes. I don't really know where to go now. I've kind of gotten over that ridge and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just alone in no man's land. They buffed HP. No, they've not buffed HP. No, HP is exactly the same. So now you get beamed quicker. Yes, that seems to be the case. I mean, I think it is the right thing to, like, they need. I think there should have never been synthetic tip in the game. Like, I think the weapons should have just had, you know, like headshot multipliers that mattered to begin with. Ow. You know, and rewarded the skill of pulling off a headshot. But the guns just need, like, more recoil, more dispersion. Like, they can't be as good at range as they are currently, so... What? Oh, he's under there! Sneaky little so-and-so. Oh, no, he's getting all of us. That guy needs to die. He needs to die twice. At least. Ready for Season 3 at this point. The new mode is okay. It's a bit of fun if you have a good team. I need new content like maps and weapons. Yeah, 100% with you there, man. This is... Like, again, it's like... It's good, right? It's fine. It's just not... It's not enough. Like, it's not really going to bring people back for very long. I think people will just play this, like, today, pretty much. And then that's it. They'll just sort of be like, okay, you know, I played it, now I'm just kind of done with it. Like, I think the Battle Pass is only going to take a couple of weeks, so... Okay, it looks like we're taking a... Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, people are desperate for changes, you know, above anything else, I'd say. Like, even if they gave us a new season and it was just like, hey, we've, like, fixed everything in the game, but there was no map or no content, I would take that, you know? Like, sign me up. Can I? Yes, thank you. Almost had him. I almost had him. Do you even notice the improvements? Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, take the synthetic tip change. Believe me, everybody's going to notice that. I think that if they'd make a lot of improvements at a time, that would help. Like, if they just brought in sweeping vehicle changes, you know, overhauled the whole glass cannon theory and then just the way, like, the design philosophy of the vehicles, brought in, you know, loadouts for the jets, they brought in an air radar. If they just, like, did all that stuff, you know, fixed the gunplay so there was, like, more dispersion and more recoil, and slowed down the TTK a little bit to make engagements a little bit more meaningful, a little, you know, a little bit slower, not so just sort of rinse and repeat. Like, if they did all that stuff at the same time, that would be like, everybody would notice. It would be like a new game. Ah. I think the problem is, like, most of the time they make changes, there's only really maybe one proper meaningful change, and the rest of the stuff is just, you know, kind of like just stuff people didn't really even ask for, you know. Thank you, Glass-Eyed Shrimp, for the follow. It did take a while for Battlefield 4 to be a great game. Yeah, it did. It did. It's hard to remember how long exactly, but, like, you know, once they got the CTE, the community test environment in there, and started working with the community for things, it really went a lot faster. That's why a lot of people think that labs should just be open, like the CTE was, you know, instead of it being behind closed doors. What? Surely. That he was there, right? Everybody saw that, right? That was really shoddy netcode. Like, I was shooting at him here. He started. I died like here, dude. Okay, so yes, that's definitely cemented my opinion that the netcode is not improved at all. Maybe even gone the opposite direction. At work, are the bloody orange dots fixed? Well, I haven't checked it out yet, but I don't think they are. Although, somebody, I believe, has found a workaround for them. I swear I saw an enemy there. Maybe I was wrong. So, I've heard the workaround is to favorite the weapon and then, like, open the weapon in the loadout thingy when it's favorited, and then all the orange dots will just magically disappear. Whoa, they just all came out of nowhere in a split second.
Need a fucking medic!
Now, obviously, that's not a solution. So, I'd probably say, based on that, no, they've not fixed it.
Objective Alpha neutralized.
Let's move! Grab what you can!
The valley is
Hey! Hey, look at us go! We did it, boys! Nice. Okay, on to the next map. We'll see if this one's going to be any different then. How's the audio, footsteps, etc.? Again, man, it just seems the same to me. It's, you know, I was saying this earlier, but it's one of those things that's very subjective. It's difficult to say, because everyone's got their own audio setup. Everyone's got their own headphones, even if you're using headphones like I am. So you'll just have to try it out for yourself. But for me, the audio has just never been good in this game. I think there's just something fundamentally off with it. Compared to Battlefield 2042, which is really ironic because, you know, that game, when you played it for the first time, you weren't really wowed by the audio and the soundscape. You were with this game, not Battlefield 2042, but then you realize as time went on that the Battlefield 2042's audio is actually fantastic because the situational awareness is like top tier. You can hear people like the exact direction through multiple walls, exactly how many walls they're behind as well. Just really little intricate details like that that you can't hear in this game. And I just think it's the way they designed the game and the soundscape and everything to sound so, you know, bombastic that it just doesn't allow for good audio. See, right there, I heard a footstep to my left. So I looked left. Because I was like, maybe there's a guy behind that pillar that I've just not seen yet. But there's nobody there. And it's like, he probably is behind this wall. Or he's in this, more likely, he's in this corridor and he's farther left up that corridor. But to me, it sounded like he was in this room. So that's like a classic example of like, where I died because of that sound right there. In Battlefield 2042... I would have been able to hear that he was through a wall and not gotten freaked out by it. You know, I heard that guy coming, but it was like there was only really one direction that he could have been coming from, so it was pretty obvious. But it's the little intricate, smaller details in this game that are missing. So this is what we're looking at here. It does look a bit smaller. To be honest, I'm not the greatest person to compare this to Breakthrough because I don't really play Breakthrough. I'm more of a Conquest player. So I can't really know the layouts like the back of my hands.
Take what you can carry!
Oh. Nope. Wait, maybe we get a revive, I don't know. Smoke. Somebody smoke over there. Smoke 'em, smoke 'em, smoke 'em. There's like 3 guys prone on the floor. I think, what have I got for settings? High dynamics is what I ultimately settled on. Like, I took a while when the game came out to try all the different settings, and I even tried things that weren't headphones. And I just have never found anything that I've been happy with, really. Whereas, you know, again, in Battlefield 2042, I didn't have to try hard at all. I just put it on headphones, put it on, like, whatever mix was the best one. And it just worked. And it's just always worked. Yeah, it's sort of everything that's wrong with the sound. It's not just like, it's the distance is not good enough, the direction isn't good enough, if you can hear it through walls, that kind of thing, that's also not good enough. It's sort of everything wrong with it.
Grab what you can.
And I know I say this every update, but I would really like the opportunity to be able to use a med patch on myself, instead of always throwing it halfway across the battlefield.
Objective Alpha has been lost. Objective is being recaptured. Netcode. All elements fall back.
Did you see the Remembering Vince Zampella uniform patch? I saw it briefly, I think, on Twitter just before I started streaming, yeah. Or maybe I didn't see the patch, or I saw some sort of a title. Is that already added to the game? Oh, is this what we're getting now? Oh, this is kind of cool. So they're adding in the chain gun battle pickup thing. So where... It's here. Okay. It's mine. I stuck with this thing. It really confuses me because the recoil pattern is like the wrong way.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Well, we'll do some good suppression if nothing else. Oh, I lost it. I didn't realize it takes half a century to use a grenade or an item when you're holding this thing. It's really... The delay there is really, really painful. Yeah, I should have put... You're right, Hunter. I should have put the supply crate down early. I didn't know it would take so long. I think I tried those battle pickups out like a couple of times when they released. And then I just kind of went, yeah, you know what, these are not that great. And didn't bother. Nope, you can't go that way.
Objective Alpha neutralized.
Okay.
Attack the marked objective.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh. KV9'd. Let's actually go this way. How was operations? I mean, it's fun for what it is. It's just what it is just breakthrough though. For my brain, maybe there are some slight differences, you know, between it and breakthrough. For somebody who plays a lot of breakthrough, you might be able to see what those differences are. One of the cool things they've added here is like for the second like battalion, I think it's called, the second lot of tickets that you get as the attackers, you get the chain gun added, like the battle pickup. So maybe on the third one we're gonna get like another one. They probably won't add the railgun because that's gonna be shit in here, but you know, that's a nice touch. I do like that. But apart from that, you know, for the most part, it's, let's face it, it's just breakthrough, really, isn't it? Oh, right, we can't go that way. Oh! I completely lost that guy. Oh, jeez. He just disappeared off the face of the earth for me. Is the update trash? No, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. It's, you know, there's some good changes here, guys. You know, I don't want to, like... I don't want to talk it down too much, but it's just... There's not much, you know, it's kind of like what we all expected. It's operations, but it's basically just breakthrough at the end of the day. It's limited time mode. You know, it's probably going to entertain you for a day or two, maybe, but I can't really see it doing much more than that, at least for myself. But there are some good changes coming in. After this one, we're going to go into some Conquest, and I want to try all of the helicopter changes. See how they perform. What? Where is it? Oh, well, whatever. Can't even see the thing. Yeah, they nerfed the rocket pods a bit for the scout helicopters. They also nerfed all the pods on the attack helicopter. They nerfed the cannons on the scout heli as well. So both the heavy cannons and apparently the miniguns too. Although they did not put the miniguns in the patch notes, FYI. But they have actually nerfed the RPGs and the tow missiles. So it's supposed to be... You know, it swings both ways. Swings both ways. Seems they've also massively buffed the AP rounds for the main battle tank. I don't know why that's happened. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if it's intended, and it's part of the like overarching vehicle design philosophy that they're going to be going for. Guys, I got a bad feeling we're kind of trapped in here. Yeah, see that guy? Again there, it sounded to me like he was coming from here, from the right of my screen. But he's actually over there. Wow. Prone on the ground.
We are targeting Alpha.
Nice. Love it. There are several things I would like to say about that man, but I'll just keep them for myself. 4 points left to unlock the machete. Dice is amazing. I know, right? You gotta love it. Gotta love the machete, baby. The thing is, right, we got this map, and it was cool and all. It's a nice map. I like it. Good job, Dice. There's two of them. But then we had like 2 weeks wait, 3 weeks wait or something. Well, it's been like a month actually, to be honest with you. But it feels like, I don't know, it's been multiple weeks. And now they're giving us this, which is only really going to entertain us for like a day or two. But then we have to wait another month. At least another month for the next season. It would be cool if they surprised us and were like, guys, this time, season 3 is coming in like 2 weeks from now, baby. I'll be like, oh, yes. But, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Probably not, because what happened last time is that they actually delayed the season. Okay, let's go this way. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. I think their goal now, though, is to release a season every 12 weeks, or every 3 months. You know, and stick to that. There should be no more delays after that. The first delay that you had between season 1 and 2. Oh my god, that guy's still just on the doorway. Just, dude, get a life. You know, go, I don't know, touch grass. Stop hanging out in this corridor. Okay, finally, he left. Snake in the dark. I hope more people get into Battlefield games instead of COD. I mean, are that many people into COD, though? Like, if you look at Black Ops... Is it 7 that we're up to now? Black Ops 7 is not particularly popular at the moment either. Like, it's doing around the same as Battlefield 6 last time I saw, so it's... I wouldn't exactly say it's, like, much more popular. The way I feel about games, guys, is that as soon as a game sets out to, like, try to be something like, oh, we're gonna, like, take COD's player base, or we're gonna be, like, the Battlefield killer, or, like, if you're just like, oh, we're gonna, like, take over that niche in the market, you've already failed. Like, whenever games set out to be, like, esport games, we're gonna make a game that's gonna be an esport game. You know, okay, maybe not Valorant. That worked out, I suppose. But most of the time, those things just fail. Like, a lot of success in games is just kind of happy accidents. You know, where people just discover a game and it just happens to, like, take off, and maybe it has, like, grassroots in it, so it just grows naturally into, like, an esports game. And often the developers, if you look at some of the best games, they never intended their games to be that competitive, you know, but they just sort of grew to be that. Look at StarCraft, right? You know, look at Counter-Strike. Look at Dota. Those games all just came... They were never, oh, right, we're going to make this super competitive mod. Like, no, it was just like, we're just going to make something that's fun and enjoyable. And it sort of naturally transitioned into that. And that's what I think devs should do more of. It's just like, instead of trend chasing all the time and trying to look at what the competition are doing, and like, I know that's hard as well because that's not what publishers want to hear. Publishers want like, oh, okay, if we make this game, like X game, we're going to take Y audience and we're going to make Z money. And they'll be like, ah, okay, yes, we'll pay you to make this game. But if you just say, hey, I want to make this game that's like really fun, but it might flop, they'll be like, no, dude, we're not going to give you money to do that. So that's why, you know, earlier on somebody was asking me about War Dogs. What do I feel about it? Am I hyped and stuff? And I'm like, kinda. But I also feel like they say they're not a Battlefield killer, but at the same time, like, they know they're trying to go after this audience, us, essentially, right? People who feel like Battlefield has gone too far in the arcadey direction, too far in the Call of Duty direction, and they want to bring it back to that slightly more hardcore side of things.
Ludeus has been subscribed for 29 months.
That's who they're going for.
They wanted to say this. It's a wild Ghost Gaming.
It is wild, Ludeus. Thank you so much for the sub, brother. Appreciate it, man. So, yeah, I mean, you know, even though they're just like, we're just trying to make a game and we don't care how many players we get. Part of me is just very aware that it's still marketing at the end of the day. Yeah, the bot's not reading from the Twitch chat. It's like this whole other... It's a whole other system called Tangier. So, I don't know. It's stupid. I've looked into it and tried to figure out why it's not doing the right thing. Maybe I should just get rid of that and go back to my good old alert system, the same alerts that I use on YouTube. Right, guys, it's time for heli stuffs. We gotta get him up with a helicopter. I'm not sure where else you'd be able to get a helicopter though. These days, I find it very difficult to actually spawn in vehicles in Battlefield. Well, let's have a look-see. So we definitely want... Contaminated... Let's see... Oh, no, wait. It is on Manhattan Bridge, isn't it? And... Am I missing any? I don't think so. See if we can snag the scout helicopter.
Goku, please fix BF6.
No, Goku, we can't. Even Goku can't do it. Every time companies say they don't care about numbers, they absolutely do care a lot. Yeah, I mean, they didn't specifically say they don't care about numbers, but what they said is that if they get between like 3,000 or like 6,000 players, that would be success to them. Essentially, like they're like a studio of like 500-ish. Sorry, not 500. Definitely not 500. Around 50-ish devs. So for them, they say if they can get like 3,000 to 5,000, 6,000 players on Steam, that's enough money for them to like keep the lights on. And if they release the game for like as a $40 game, I expect it to cost around that much. What's $40 times like, I don't know, how do you extrapolate 3,000 to 5,000, 6,000 players daily to total sales? They've probably done that though, and that's probably come out as, okay, this will cover the cost of the game. So they said they'll be happy with that. Obviously though, if it takes off and is like 50,000 players or pretty big, then I'm sure they're going to be over the moon with that as well, you know. I miss Sobek. Wait, is the scout helicopter on Sobek though? Does that not one just have the attack helicopter tonner? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Eric. I kind of agree, to be honest. If it had just stayed PC only, it would have been better. I mean, it would also suck, though, for all the people out there who play console and wouldn't be able to experience the game, so... But then you look at some... Look at the biggest games. Dota. Counter-Strike. You know, PC only. Like, they're not having difficulties finding players because they haven't gone to the console market, right? And they've kind of just gone all in on that competitive PC side of things. We're gonna... I know this is not a helicopter. But sometimes DICE put changes in the game without listing them in the patch notes, so I just want to see if there's anything. Oh, let's not stall. Like, have they maybe buffed the cannons against jets or something? I don't know. Oh, that's the other thing they changed with the air combat that I haven't mentioned yet, is they've apparently buffed the AA. So what I've heard now is that if you fly into the gimme, like the enemy's gimme flag, that's close enough that the AA will just shred you. Did jet go down there? What is this guy doing? He's upside down. You're upside down, sir. Okay, that guy knows what he's doing. Dude, is it me, or do those cannons do more damage than normal? It'll be easier to look at the damage numbers when I'm actually like watching the video back, but let's see if we can get another tank here. I don't know, man. I feel like the cannons are doing more damage. Oh god. Oh god. I bled so much speed there somehow. I think I got confused by that guy. He looked like he was going faster than he was, and then I just tried to tail him, and he was super slow. That's what I'm wondering, like, is this just placebo? Oh wait, heli. Oh, no, it's not the right heli. Never mind. Well, let's try this one. Never mind, it's already been taken. It's been a while since I've really played much of the jets because the past 2 maps that they've released that I've been playing a lot have had no jets in there. It actually makes me incredibly sad, guys, that the only new map we've gotten in this game with a jet in it is Blackwell Fields, and it's just unplayable with jets because of the small out of bounds areas. So I really hope, like, I've seen some leaks of Golmud Railway that the out of bounds area, or the flight, sorry, I should say the airspace for the jets is much, much bigger than in all the other maps. So if they can do that for Golmud, you know, why aren't they doing it for all the maps in the game? I really don't know, like, what would potential repercussions be of just increasing the airspace on Blackwell Fields by, I don't know, 20%. Is that really gonna, like, break the balance of the game? Here we go again. I did flare, sir. I did flare.
Be advised, you're exiting the combat zone.
No repair? Okay. Oh, there's an aid on there. I think it was just like the laser lock. Like, I'm well under radar here. I don't know what it is, actually. Maybe it is the igloo lock. No, it's the AA over there. I've just seen the AA fire that. Maybe, we gotta approach him from the ground then. He's going back to base. Now, where'd that jet get to? He's gone down, maybe. I guess we'll never know. It sometimes feels just impossible to do anything in the jets. I think the only map I can really get a decent amount of kills in the jet is Liberation Peak. But this map is just like, look there, I got a single kill from like all that time spent in the jet. It's just kind of crazy. These are constant lock-ons, you can't do anything. It was in Doom do a locking test with AA which showed a range of about 300 meters. Wait, you mean 300 meters? That's like nothing though. It's more like 750 meters, I think. Let's try grab the heli. Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. If you're on Liberation Peak, you've actually got some cover, like you've got somewhere to go. Mirak Valley, there's nowhere to go from lock-ons, so you've got 2 options. You can either fly away from the battlefield, really, really far away, or you can go under radar. Like, unless you can manage to line of sight it on the central building, the central flags there, you know, it's just, there's not really anything you can do. Well, damn, it just spawned. Am I Scottish? No, I am not. I don't think I've actually managed to get the heli on any map except for contaminated. Maybe we should just go in contaminated. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, you're not wrong, Polly. Yeah, the jets are just getting subsequently worse and worse. They're just window dressing at this point. Like, they've gone from the most effective piece of kit on the battlefield, as they should be, to just literally, like, I don't know, a set piece, really. Something you can blow up. Where did the guy get to? He was somewhere around. Also, the range on the cannons is just so, like, ridiculously short. Like, this guy is so out of range right now, you can't even hit him. So he'll just go back to his deployment, and you can't touch him because the AA is, like, crazy powerful. Oh, there's an AA tank down there still. Oh, yeah. Couldn't stick that one. Okay, Nightbird is dead. Oh, sorry, I mean scout helicopter. You're not horrible at recognizing accents, dude. I am originally from North England, so, you know, North England is not far from Scotland, to be fair. So, you know, geography-wise, geographically, you were pretty much on the money. The game is just flare spam simulator. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, this is the reason I stopped playing Jet. Like, I started my YouTube channel only making Jet content in Battlefield 4. Well, Battlefield 3, actually, but kind of mostly in Battlefield 4. And then that's why I kind of stopped playing when Battlefield 1 came out, because I already felt then that they were just making things way more arcadey. And it's just kind of gone down and down and down. Alright, we're going to switch servers, guys. We're not getting this helicopter. We'll try. Let's just try contaminated. Actually, let's try contaminated escalation. That's usually the best way to get scout helis. Family in Wallasey? Might ring a bell. Do you miss the third-person zoom cam for jets in 2042? It's jarring when I zoom in and it gets into the cockpit, not gonna lie. I mean, you know, I know what you mean. I did like it in Battlefield 2042, but I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of overpowered, dude. It was pretty overpowered. So I get why they took it away. But in Battlefield 4, you didn't need any of those things. Ah, damn. Damn. Couldn't quite get there, could we? Like, there was no zoom back in the BF4 days. But everything was just so much more clear. You could just somehow, like, see your... You could just see your target. I don't know.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Let me just, see if this guy's actually dead yet. How do people ever learn to fly these damn things? You should check my channel, man. I've got lots of tutorials. Alright, the little bird is still alive. Eric Arts here is, he's doing work. Opinions on the operations mode? Operations is okay so far. You know, it's good for what it is, but it's only one operation on the 2 maps. And at the end of the day, for me, it just sort of feels like Breakthrough. It does have a few little twists in there, so you get like, there's this battalion system where you get a battalion of troops. I think it's 200. If you lose all of those as the attackers, then you get another 200. And when you get the other 200, you get some additional perks, like you'll get maybe additional vehicles. In the second map, in Hagentel Base, you get an additional battle pickup, like in the spawn, which is kind of nice. Nice little touch. But the map layout and everything, it's pretty much just the Breakthrough layouts. So it's nothing game-changing, you know. Yeah, I agree with what JR's saying. It's far from being a dead game. Oh, he's gone down. Oh, he's not gone down. He's here. I mean, and you can tell as well by the fact the battalion devs is talking about war dogs. And, you know, they're saying, oh, if we get like 3,000 to 5,000, 6,000 players maybe, that's going to be enough for us. So Battlefield 6 having like, what, 40,000, 50,000 players at this point is still pretty good. You know, it's not shoddy numbers at all. I think people just get used to looking at big games, right? Just the outliers like your Baldur's Gate 3s and Ark Raiders and even Battlefield 6 when that released, right? Like those kind of player numbers. Most games don't get that, and it doesn't mean they're a failure. What's worrying to me is that Battlefield 6 had those numbers, but then has dropped. Like, if they only got... I think Battlefield 2042, it had around 100,000 players on release day. That was their, like, Steam peak. If that would have had, like, 40,000, 50,000 players, I would have been over the moon with those results in that game. But it's just because Battlefield 6 had, like, what, 760,000 concurrents, I think, that we just expected it to be a little bit stronger now than it currently is. Right, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to go off and get a video out. I feel like putting some thoughts down on paper, on screen, or whatever you want to say. I know I've not managed to get into a helicopter, but I feel like I could sit here for hours and not get one, so I'll have to save that for another video. But I do want to sort of comment on what I've experienced so far. So thank you guys so much for coming along. It's always a blast to have you here chit-chatting away. And hopefully it's not going to be too long until the next stream. I will try and do more streams, not just when there's new content. But yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to check the channel later on, because there will be a video. So, cheers.